I don't know if you guys have seen this on the news, but this guy's just pleaded guilty to a high-speed crash where he killed his brother and two cousins, and he's been given, I think, nearly 9 years, it said. And the reason I bring it up is on the news it said, and if you watch this YouTube video, he's part of a Christian church. And it was reported that I think the judge was lenient because she understood that he was already suffering due to the consequences from the community, as in the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church, which, I'll get into. But I don't understand why the judge was lenient because of his religion, essentially. That's what I took from it. I mean, why is that a factor? The fact that his Christian church has banned his family from eating with him, I think that's what the news said, in public. Now, I just want to unpack this with you, and the reason I'm sharing this is because he is a member of the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church. And I knew of him because he had tried to leave not long before this all came about, and I think struggled or grappled with what they would call grappled with his faith, as most of us do when we're stuck in there. It can lead you to, I guess, act out. And I feel sorry for this guy. Yes, he's been in the wrong and he's done what's wrong, but he's essentially left one prison to serve time in another prison. And I just don't understand, how would he even assimilate back into the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church community? So he has now been withdrawn from, which is what will happen or happens when you do anything that not only that it's wrong or not in accordance with the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church, multiple times, you get to a point where you're excommunicated. But if you do anything that would obviously bring about or discredit them, and essentially he's in the public eye, and breaking the law, so they have to mark the position, as they call it. And so I kind of feel sorry for him, because I know that his parents and family would be told, like we heard this news reporter say, they've been banned from having to eat and drink with him. But that would happen anyway if he was excommunicated. Coming out into the real world from a cult like the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church is so terrifying, and I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like to come out from that and then go into prison. That's another whole cult, essentially, or another whole world. Brethren will not be there to support him, and if they do, it would be limited and monitored and set about with all these rules, because he's excommunicated, in the same way that my family have been banned from having to do with me because I'm excommunicated. Yes, I understand he's done the crime, he's doing the time. Is there any support for people like this? He's a product of his environment. I wonder what sort of mental mind games this poor guy will be doing to understand the consequences of his actions, where he is, the trauma that would come from being, excommunicated from a high demand religious group or a cult, as I see it, like the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church. His family will have a very limited interaction with him as well. So I really genuinely feel sorry for him, and I hope somebody is out there checking in on him and there is a support system for him, and in particular when he gets out, because I just don't know how he would assimilate back into the Brethren.